guys, so I have two of these behind me. They're over 6 feet tall and they're both stuffed with beauty supplies, and I'm going to show you how I organize all of my stuff, because before these everything was just shoved everywhere and I didn't even know what I had or how much of it I had, and then I couldn't even use it. So what's the point of having all this beauty stuff when it's just chilling, collecting dust? Here's the first cupboard, and as you can see, there's this little gap here because it's literally still so full that it cannot fully close. Opening up cupboard number 1. So it has 5 shelves, and looking first at this top one, I've kind of made it into anything from moisturizers, anti-aging, and serums mainly. And I know, this still does look very crowded, but I kind of know what everything is and where it is, and stuff I'm going to use first I've put towards the front. And then I really loved these organizers that I've gotten on Amazon. It allows you to just stack a bunch of serums together, so I have like over 20 some back here. And then I also have these little plastic stands, so you can put stuff below them and above them to kind of be able to get more dimension. And then looking at shelf number 2, so this is basically masks and then also chapsticks. And then I also have this little extra pot of the NYX lipsticks because they didn't fit with all the other lipsticks. But this little plastic bucket, you can use it for like your pantry, your fridge, basically anything. I just put all of the sheet masks so they don't fall over. Then this little glass jar here, I personalized it with the chalk and put hydrate, and that's just for all of my more sample sized and smaller masks, kind of keep them condensed. And then throughout here I have a few of those risers in the back, but it's more so any sort of face mask all the way back. And then for this is one of my absolute favorites. You can basically compartmentalize every single little chapstick. So I have the ones that I use most often here, my lip masks here, and then in here just some bigger and odd shaped ones that wouldn't necessarily fit over here. Alright, so then this is mixture of lipsticks, lip glosses, and then extra makeup. Ideally, if I had more space, I would put this just to be lip products, but that can't be a thing. So I really love this little organizer here. I have 2 right here, and it fits this little lip size, but then it would also fit like lip crayons, your classic, any sort of just gloss, and even like this size. And then I also have even minis back here, so it basically fits pretty much anything. And all the glosses are back there. Then I have more of those tote kind of clear, thin, long ones in the back, as well as up here for extra makeup, and right here as well. And then, alright, so this, there goes one, is really great for lip liners. There are a few of these chubbier ones in the front, and then in the back it's all of the thinner ones. You can really see all of the colors and everything you have versus when you throw them in a bucket, they're just all over there. And then also this is similar to the chapstick holder up there. This is just really nice to be able to fit all of the lipsticks in here, and then I put the colors up so I can see where they are, and I also kind of push them towards the back because I will not be wearing lipstick as often as I would a gloss. And then for here, these were just a few of them that were too large or square, so they weren't going to fit in any of the containers. And then I also have all of these extra lip products that wouldn't fit in there, and I either have duplicates or I'm just like not a huge fan of the colors. So this is actually for like juice, but I just thought it was kind of cute to keep them in here. Alright, so for shelf number 4, this is my all-time favorite shelf, and I really wasn't able to fit any sort of organizer in it, but that's because these products are larger and they stand up by their own, and or they're still in the box, so it just would have taken up too much space to add in the organizers, but of course if I had more space I'd love to do that. So here I kind of have a mix of different cleansers on this left side, and then on this side it's all lotions and creams and a few like body oils and a few extra sunscreens. And then lastly on the bottom, this is for extra hair products, devices, kind of like metal tools, eyelashes, etc. So I'll kind of pull these out. So this is just a decorative gold basket. I believe it's from Marshalls. But through here I've just put in all of my devices with cords and stuff to kind of keep them all together in one. This is from Target. This is actually for like pens and stationery items, but I have in it just all sort of like nail tools, this little razor and tweezers and everything, just to keep them all together. And then this right here technically is also for stationery, but I just have a lot of extra fake eyelashes, little face scrubber, some eyelash glue, CBD, and these are what I use to put my Latisse on. And then back there, just like a mask maker and extra razors for this device, and then just in this little Kate Spade pouch I put extra oil blotting pad. Over to the other shelf, just on top here for organization, some empty candles. This is from Target. It had like a gold top on it. Just letting my brushes air out. And then this is actually for cakes. But I think it's like a little good stand for night creams and everything. Then shout out to the Melzy illustration in the back. And then this is one of those things where you buy it on Amazon and you think it's going to be a huge plate and it ended up being tiny, but I just have some of my nicer lipsticks over here. This little jar here, got at some like random little shop in Brooklyn, but in here I have some Fido and some C. Frulic, just a lot of those little serums. Alright, now for this drawer thing. I feel like I've seen a lot of these on Instagram and everything, and you literally have to put together every piece, so all the side walls, the drawer hinges, the front, the side, the back, the everything. So this was a couple hour project, but I mean that's what, it is a lot cheaper if you put it together yourself. Alright, so it slides open really easily. So on the top here, I don't actually have any dividers or anything in here. I feel like I had enough stuff where it kind of just like stayed where it needed to be. But here I have the brow pencils, brow powders, and then this is more so setting powders, primers, a few of the larger blotting pads that couldn't fit over there. Yeah, and then also a few concealers. For drawer number 2, this one is highlighters and blushes. Alright, drawer number 3 is quite full. So these are all of my eyeshadow palettes. They're all stacked up under here. I'd say the ones I use most often are just the Too Faced, some of the Nakeds, these two. Alright, so drawer number 4. This is mascaras, boxed mascaras I haven't opened yet. Primers, I got a bunch of these at the Ipsy event. And then extra eyeliners and some sharpeners and an eyelash curler. And again, I just have this little lid here to separate it. But other than that, like as you can see when things move, it's not like they're rolling all over the place or anything. Right, drawer number 5 has to be one of my favorites. And this is the foundation drawer. I don't have any sort of organizers, but it all just kind of like fits perfectly in here. They do slide a tad, but for the most part they're all good in here. So it's nice because they're all face up. Before I had them all kind of like standing up on a shelf, but then you can't really see the one that's in the back row. So this is just a lot better of a solution. And then I honestly am really pale all year round, but the ones that I don't really use that are a little darker and everything are in the back. Alright, so I have most of my anti-aging stuff in the cupboard, but drawer 6 is more of the products that I use on a daily basis. Here, this Murad is one of my favorites for pigmentation. And then just 2 pillow sprays since my bed is behind us. Drawer number 7. This one is just kind of like my hodgepodge use every single day drawer, so it definitely doesn't look as cute, but it's just my staples, and anytime I need anything I can just like grab it all and throw it in my makeup bag and or get ready sitting down or take some to the bathroom. Alright, and this here is the second cup. Alright, for our final cabinet, this one is the hair, perfume, storage, random items covered, but on the top there's dry shampoo and everything on the side, extra kind of scrub shampoos. This basket here is from Target, and this I just put in a lot more of those sample sized and travel sized items, and then a few random things like these hair towelettes, and it all goes back pretty far, but I'm just gonna like grab from the front whenever I need anything. Alright, and this is also one of my favorite shelves. I do have like separate jewelry, but this is just for my watches and stuff that I don't really wear now that I have an Apple Watch. And then also the fact that I feel like everybody has bobby pins and everything that always go missing, and you're constantly buying more. So here I just always make sure to put away my ponytails in here, and then in here I have more so scrunchies and some bigger clips in there. Stuff for buns, Invisibobble, bobby pins, more clips, and then these are more of like fashion styling clips. My bigger perfumes are on another shelf, but these are more just like the mini samples that look cute, and then some extra headbands. Alright, so the next shelf is nail polish, and living in New York, I always tried to save money and not get my nails done because I went through a period of time where I was literally addicted to acrylics, but I honestly kind of just gave up and didn't wear nail polish as often. But here's all of the nail polish. It's on this nice little spinny thing. Extra things, my little gel machine. And then this is just extra storage for like toothpaste, extra acne products that I thankfully don't need after Accutane, but just keeping them in case I have a flare up or something. And then extra makeup bags in there, and then this little guy I labeled as samples, just for sample products that I'm thinking I'll use eventually, or I've given a bunch to my friends and my sisters. Alright, for this shelf, it's kind of a hodgepodge, but it's more so deep conditioners for your hair, body washes, a few shaving creams. I got this like tummy rub butter for free, which most likely will expire by the time I'm having a child to use it, but I'll use it anyways. And then this is just extra like bath bombs, makeup erasers, hair brushes, and a lot of makeup remover in there. Alright, lastly, this one has a lot of like spray perfumes in here. Honestly don't remember what's in this box. Oh, that's like extra little baggies that you get when you buy things. These, I don't know why I saved them, but I do. Some extra scarves. I used to bleach my hair, so I have this. Alright, so this is one of my favorite organizers. I've had this since I was like a freshman in college. But you've got some drawers, so I have some extra like buttons and everything, safety pins that come with clothes, extra Apple Watch accessories, some mini sunscreens, and I apparently have some like body jewels and stuff. And then looking at the top of it, this is more just like random creams, extra pins from like New York events, extra razor blades. This will fill up with Q-tips, CBD, Queen V, Nair, CBD, extra hair dye stuff, and picks. So it's just kind of random items, but even though they're random, I know where they are and I can grab them whenever I need them. And then I also just wanted to mention that these fit in my small New York apartment. So if you're looking for something small that goes up, and you can also add more shelves and or adjust the height, so I highly recommend these for whether you're in a large space or a small space. These cupboards will do the trick. Thanks for watching my beauty organization. If you guys have any recommended things that I should add or that you love to organize, I definitely love you to comment them below, and then also give a thumbs up button for this and give me a follow. Thank you.